Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and I'm coming at you today with some post-commentary to start the day here in Spelunky 2. In the last episode, we tried walking in the door of Madame's in 6-3, despite not being on the list, and immediately a bunch of guys tried to kill us. But we're also aware of the fact that there is another back entrance in 6-3 with a locked door. And I was thinking it was going to be hard to bring a key or a skeleton key there, but then, as you may see here, it occurred to me I can get a key from the shortcut via Waddler. So I started a bunch of runs that involved killing Waddler in the ice caves. Oh, and I got a key all the way to 6-3 there, but didn't see the elevator coming and got crushed. So we're starting off just with a death montage of all the times that I tried this. There's a lot of different stuff that can generate in the ice caves, by the way, when you come out of the shortcut, so sometimes I have different items and different things. Yeti caves, often a stumbling block. You don't have to kill the Yetis, but if you don't, they typically kill you. Oops, the rope was not long enough, and I fell one block onto the spikes. I also screwed up the bombing of Waddler a number of times. It's a pretty easy thing to do. But yeah, I actually screwed it up back to back. Look at this. What an embarrassment. Yeah. That, just super unlucky. The spider bounced me back. Long fall. Very sad. Despite a lot of practice in the Yeti caves, I'm still not good at aiming the bombs in order to hit Queen Yeti or King Yeti. So that's a problem. But in any case, just to get a feel for it, now we're going to actually see a full run of getting the key to the door at 6-3. And I actually haven't watched this whole section back since then, so we'll kind of do it together. I was trying to guess where the Waddler cave was going to be here. It's usually relatively close to the Yeti cave, but oftentimes it's the case that you actually have to go into the Yeti cave in order to locate exactly where Waddler is. And so I did some exploding over here to the right and didn't see Waddler. And so ropes, you're going to get some ropes back if you manage to kill the Yetis. So it's fine to spend ropes all you want when you're doing this hunting around. And these landmines are also super useful just for blowing things up. And so I figured I could use a landmine to blow some things up over here and give me a way to get into the Yeti cave in order to see what was there. And we got lucky that we got some more bombs, and bombs are super useful as well. But if I peek into the Yeti cave and try to look around, Waddler is just visible on the left-hand side of the screen. So he's kind of near the green gem. So I need to get up there. Once again, ropes are not a precious resource. So, and have a landmine, which I'm not sure is going to get here or not. Yeah, it was not quite enough, but I have extra bombs on this run, so it's fine. So we use a bomb. We expose where Waddler's cave is. We go inside. This time we will correctly throw the bomb upwards so that it bounces off the back wall and kills Waddler. Great. Grab the compass as well, although it can get another compass from the Yeti, so the compass isn't really important. The key is the important thing. And so we've got the key. Now we need to go through the Yeti caves. And this looks like a chance. With the Yeti right here, I'm starting to learn about kind of like bouncing a bomb off of the wall. And honestly, I don't remember how well this went, but it looks like I'm timing it well, actually, here. Yeah. Okay, so we killed Queen Yeti. And so there are going to be some spike boots down below for me, which are good. But I hurled down another bomb as well. And then I realized, you know what, with the spike boots on the left, King Yeti could probably just walk over to the right and then be far enough away not to see me. So if I can just get past these other Yetis, then we could be in good shape. And so I decided I better use the spike boots to kill off the ones who are walking towards me, but now I'm in good shape just to try to get to the exit with all of my things. I almost climbed down this rope again and then remembered the rope is not long enough, and so I make a rope that is long enough, and then realize that there's nothing down there that I need to grab. It's often the case that my key gets exploded down onto the spikes below, and I need to pick it up afterwards. But that didn't happen on this particular run. So now we just need to get out to the exit of the ice caves. You may be noticing the time. I did not until all of a sudden a terrible chill ran up my spine. So I decided I better hightail it to the exit. Hightailing it is kind of hard to do in this zone, but we managed to do it, so everything's fine. 6-1. Yeah, 6-1 and 6-2, they can be hard or they can be not hard, just based on kind of random generation. There are many, many threats, and so you just have to stay extremely alert to all the things that are around, and perhaps get a little bit lucky as well. I was trying to decide if I wanted to go through the whole level here. I still have 3 bombs, and eventually I decide, you know what, could be a good place to just go ahead and use 1 bomb to not have to worry about a portion of the level. So I bomb out that thing on the left-hand side so that I can just climb down over here and get to the exit. So there's 6-1 completed without too much trouble. It's really nice having the compass so that you know exactly where you need to aim. This guy doesn't have a headpiece, so I can stomp on his head with my stompy boots. So that is good. And then, yeah, so far it's a relatively straight path down to the exit. The Lamassu is a scary guy. I see that the electro balls are going after some of these dudes over here. And so I was going to wait for it to kill them all. But then at some point it occurs to me that there's another path just kind of right above them that I can take. And so I could just go over these guys. So that's what I eventually choose to do. And then it looks like I can kind of run around the back and get to the other exit. I get shot in the back by a little laser beam, but before it has a chance to reload, I can go ahead and get past. And now we're going to make it to 6-3, and 6-3 is the level. 6-3 is where the locked door is at to try to get into what I presume is like the back entryway of Madame's. So if they won't let me in the front door, I'm going to try going in the back door. And that was the whole purpose of this run. So, there were multiple, yeah, you can see the bottom circle ball as well as the top circle ball, and so like trying to figure out the synchronization of them and the elevator to not get squashed or electrified. And if I go to the right, there's Lamassu, and so it seems like going to the right was not going to be good. I don't think I considered using a bomb here. I probably should have. But eventually the timing works out. There's the front entrance of Madame's. We're not going in there, so we pass on by. Need to find the back entrance. Once again, lots more circle electricity balls of death. But there is a break. I have a chance to jump down. And there, I see it. There is the door where we are headed, and I'm very close now, and I still have 2 bombs, so let's spend 1 in order to get down here. And I figure with this guy at the door, he wants me to stay out, but I should just be able to run through the door. Turns out that's not the case. Even if you try to press the button very quickly, the first time you press the button, it unlocks the door, and the second time it would go through the door, but before I had a chance to press the button a second time, he shot me to death. So now I know. Alright, so there's a key again. Oh, the key got destroyed by the elevator. We're back into montage mode, by the way. So now I know I'm going to have to take out the Madame Tusk's bodyguard guy somehow. Do you see what happened there? I threw a rope. The rope broke a pot, and the pot had a poison scorpion inside of it. That was just very unlucky. Boo. Alright, there's a good bomb against Queen Yeti. Turns out she sometimes has a power pack or a hover pack or a different pack inside of her. So that's what caused the second explosion there, I believe. And then occasionally I'm just not good at aiming to stomp on top of the Yetis. And if you don't get them just right, then they throw you. So that was sad. But after that, I was finally back in peak form with good luck to have another good run to get the key to 6-3. So let's watch what happens, because I don't really remember once again. Okay, that was just lucky. We happened to explode out Waddler without hardly seeing him coming. Setting off the landmine is definitely the easiest way to get the key there. And in this case, it broke right into the wet fur cave, so we don't even have to go back outside and through the door. There's a crate over there. I don't know if I ever checked that crate. I was mostly focused on Queen Yeti. And let's see. I guess she walks down. And so now I have 2 targets that I could potentially hit. And I do manage to hit her. And so long as I get some spiky boots, I would be pretty happy. I could just ignore King Yeti. And there are spiky boots down there. So let's very carefully make sure my rope goes far enough down. Pick up the spiky boots of destiny. Just checking on the left side in case there was a crate, but there wasn't. Jump high enough to make sure that if the skeleton comes to life, I'd be jumping on top of him. And now we're headed toward the exit. It pays to squat down and get the camera to move downwards a number of times as you're trying to descend through the ice caves to make sure that you always have somewhere to land or a ledge to grab on. You don't take fall damage when you grab a ledge. So that's one way that you can fall very far, but not die from a long fall. But we make it into 6-1. And a turkey just exploded over to the left. I was excited about that and didn't notice the fire dog. Fire dog got hit in the back by the electrosphere thingy or whatever. And so now I just have to time things such that I can pick up the key, the fire dog isn't looking at me, and the electrosphere, whatever it is, doesn't get me. And there's the chance. Okay. So, fire dog didn't see me. I'm back up to 2 hearts thanks to the turkey. And there's a lot going on right here. Need to work out the timing. Oh, I don't have to work out the timing as well now, because a UFO craft got exploded, and now I have a bigger opening to get through. And something exploded down there too. Okay. So that's a very good 6-1. I'm going to catch the ledge so that I don't take fall damage. And now head into 6-2. And I saw that there was possibly a way to use a single bomb on the left and get through a lot of the level, but I wasn't sure even with a rope if I was going to be able to get down the left-hand side without taking fall damage. So I decided, alright, I'll just kind of go through the main portion of the level, even though I know the exit's going to be in the bottom left. And yeah, it looked reasonably safe here. I'm pretty sure you can bop on these guys' heads without taking fall damage as well. So I just plan to do the bop. He's got a helmet on, so I'm not going to do any damage. But that was safe. And jump over here. Lamasu really scared me. And I thought that he was possibly going to get the lava falling on me, and then the elevator almost crushed me. So that was pretty terrifying. And then I thought for a minute about how to get past this guy, and I was like, I don't know a good way. I'm not sure if he's going to fire at me, so I'm just going to go for it. And so I went for it, and it worked. So now we're on 6-3, once again, with the key, and a better plan of what to do once we reach the door. So, once again, we've got some electrospheres. They're a little out of sync, and so there's a slightly bigger opening on one side than the other. So I managed to get past those guys. So now we're just looking to see if we can find the door, and there it is. I see the guy guarding the entrance. I see the lava to my left, and I'm like, I wonder if I can use the environment to kill this guy. So, bomb, lava pours, and the lava is mostly going down to the left, and it's not quite reaching this guy. So that seems like it's not going to quite do it for me. So now I need to come up with another plan. But I'm like, even if the lava didn't hit him, I now at least have an environmental hazard that is near him. And with my remaining resources, 1 bomb and plenty of ropes, I decide I've got another plan. Which is, I can sneak up behind him, make him angry, and then he'll just go running into the lava. So I place a rope, place a bomb, he gets angry, he runs into the lava, bomb blows up, and now I've reached the door, and I can walk in and he's not going to shoot me. I think his shotgun went into the lava, so I just decided to hop in, and I'm in a place. Didn't know what to expect. This is a place. For whatever reason, that guy was like, his AI was caught in a weird loop. There's a Kali altar back there. There's these things. I was going to see if I could bait this guy into shooting himself, and he does, but he also shot me. Okay, but now I know what's back there. Hooray. So, it was fun to be able to do that. It doesn't seem like I can get further than that right now using the shortcut, but at least I got the information that I wanted. But we still have like half an episode left, So I have another, hopefully, modest task that I would like to accomplish. We're back to live commentary, by the way. And that is, I wonder if we can duplicate the bow. The Whole Yi bow. The one that you get in the Moon Challenge. Because the Moon Challenge gives you the bow, and then the Star Challenge in the Tide Pool gives you the duplication gun. And the one very interesting object we had found to duplicate was Excalibur, which is kind of like a crazy weapon, and the Hou Yi bow is kind of a crazy weapon. So maybe something special happens if you duplicate it. And yeah, just getting through like the Moon Challenge and the jungle, and then getting through Olmec 1 and hopping to the Tide Pool, like, it doesn't seem like it should be that hard to do. So I'm hopeful. Let's see. There might be things that I want to buy. I do see a shop down there. So let's grab some money in case I decide to do that. Turkey wouldn't hurt either for various reasons. There we go. Alright, I spent so much time starting in the ice caves and doing crazy stuff that, like, now I have to try to remember how to play normal Spelunky again. Oh, nice. Which of these things would help me the most? I can't afford that, so it looks like it's going to be this and this. Alright. No problem. And yeah, I think we'll try to... Oops. I was going to say try to be somewhat low risk, because this seems, again, like a reasonably modest goal to go after. I do have extra bombs already, so I could bomb the turkey, or I could ride the turkey into the next level and bomb him there. This is the turkey level, but we might find another turkey in the next level, so I think I'll try to ride the turkey. So let's stun you. Oh right, I've got the spiky boots. I don't need to stun you. Great. Okay. So let's see. Have I mentioned that this is my game of the year? I know it's February. Well, it's February for me. You're probably watching this in, like, March, because I'm way ahead in recording, because I'm obsessed with this game. Like, you know you're obsessed with the game when you forget how to wash your hair in the shower because you're too distracted thinking about Spelunky, right? That's pretty much the definition. I think it's something like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. Like, the first Spelunky was good, and I think I had, like, 250 hours in it or something. I've got, like, half that already in this game, and I've only been playing it since, I guess it came out in, like, October or something that I got it. Turkey, you might have outlived your usefulness. I do not technically need the Ujat Eye, but I wouldn't mind having it. So I will carry the key with me. It'll allow me to see things in the backside if nothing else. And are there any things I want here? Yes, I want jumpy boots. So give me some jumpy boots. And sure, we can afford some ropes, so I might as well take those as well. Okay, so that can go down. This is probably still going to get bombed. And yeah, then we can head to the exit. Okay. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. Like, Spelunky HD was good, but Spelunky 2, they've added so much more content. And, like, I'm really enjoying just, like, the silly meta-mysteries of, like, all these weird things that you have to figure out that just cause you to need to die and replay the game and try a gazillion things in order to figure it out. But the gameplay is super fun, and so you don't mind doing it most of the time. Although occasionally it's super frustrating. It's a really good game. In my opinion, anyway. Dark level, of course. Nothing is ever easy. Okay, so I don't have to think too hard on this level. There aren't a whole lot of things going on. Just get through the level. And just make sure we get to the Moon Challenge so that I can get the bow and then remember to carry the bow around for a while. So yeah, I don't really need to go after a skeleton key. It's not going to be a super big deal. Yikes. Okay, saw him in time. We're fine. I would like to go to the jungle, and this guy is set up to go to the jungle. That's not the way to the jungle. He's not set up the way to the jungle. What am I saying? I'm saying the wrong thing is what I'm saying. Is he seeing me? Coming this way? There he comes. Alright, so if I want him to go to the jungle, I think I can get him to do a short hop. No, he did one of those. Okay, but this is going to work now. Because now if he comes at me again, is he going to do the long roll? I think he might. Yeah. Okay. And then he's actually taken so much damage. And I have fire, and so I think I might be able to kill him and get more resources that I don't really need for this run, but I'm greedy. So I'm going to try to kill him with the fire. We still have plenty of time. And we got him. Great. Okay, so thank you for the extra resources. I've got jumpy boots. So Damsel Doggy should be easy to rescue, also for kind of more resources of a sort. Damsel Doggy, help me out. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to go through the jungle because I think the jungle is easier to survive through than the Volcana. We need to do the moon challenge, so we need to make sure we have enough money for it, and we do. Oh, and we're going to need money for the star challenge, too, to get the duplication gun to actually try to duplicate the thingy. That did not occur to me. It also didn't occur to me that the fire arrow was going to kill Damsel Doggy there. So that's a shame. But what you going to do? Alright, we got ropes. I see the spider, so I'm just going to run into the exit. Okay, 2-1, I need to do very little. Continuing to collect some easy money is a good thing to do. But other than that, don't sweat it. But also do sweat the possibility of dying. So let's take the tried and true method of killing those guys. Rather than trying to take the risk that he doesn't see us, or something silly like that. There's a lot of money that you can get from the idol. But it's a little bit of danger. I'm pretty good at getting the idols at this point. But I think it'll be less risk to just not. And I think we should have plenty of money. Mosquito can die. I have boots, so I can walk across this stuff. Monkey's gonna die. I hear some cavemen and or witch doctors talking to one another on the bottom floor. Damsel Doggy, are you worth... It's a good question. Are you worth... I think we're just gonna go. I really don't need the sisters that badly, but since she's right here, and it will take practically no time, I do not need to go to the black market for this run. For sure. So we're going to skip that. There's the black market entrance somewhere nearby there. I do need to find the moon challenge, which I think is on this level. No, it's never on the black market level, so I guess it's on 2-3 then instead. I've never seen the moon challenge and the black market coexist. So I think we can be pretty assured that they're not going to. And is there any risk going down here? I mean, there's the plant, but I have a boomerang, and the boomerang's actually quite good. Monkey. Oh, monkey's gonna stun this guy, which makes it easier for me to come through here. Great. And then this is the perfect distance for me to hop up here, although this is gonna be tough. Darn it, I always hit my head on that. And did I see the dog anywhere? I don't see him right here, so we're just gonna go. Once again, we're looking for the moon challenge, so that we can get the Oyibo. And we found it. Great. Let's leave our boomerang outside. And now I need to make sure I dig to the bow. This is not something I usually do. Make sure you get the bow. It's always down in the lower portion, so I guess we'll dig down to the lower portion first. There it is. Okay, found the bow. So now we're just going after bonus stuff, and don't get crushed by a crushy block, like this one. And we should be okay. Glad I called that out. It's the only other thing that could probably kill me in here. I guess a scorpion, potentially. Alright, but now I just want the challenge to end. So I can walk out with my bow, and then try to carry it all the way past Olmec to the other place to see if we can duplicate it. Okay, so got the bow. Carried out. Boing. Alright, so now I have to hold on to this item that I'm not accustomed to holding on to. So don't lose the bow. Don't die. Do I care about losing the arrow? Not as much. The arrow bounces back a lot if it doesn't kill things, so also be wary of that. And I think I wait for the arrow to drop so that I can reload it. Let's just run past him. So yeah, we're in pure survival mode now. I do see the dog. Let's see. The arrow won't hit me here. Oops, well, especially if I do that. I think let's do that. Followed by this. Followed by this. That did not work the way I wanted it to. You know what? There's plenty of room here for me too. Alright, that guy ate the caveman, got stunned. So now he's immune for a moment. Okay, there we go. Got it. Do I have time to go after the damsel? And is the damsel easy to get? Yes, and yes. I have decided. Alright, don't take any damage getting the damsel. The mosquito worries me a little bit. I think the mosquito will eventually come up here and then fly towards me. Yeah, okay. That's a nice safe way to avoid it. Okay, so we got the extra heart. That's nice. I'm gonna hold on to my money for the other challenge. The crate is definitely worth it, though. More bombs, great. Okay, once again, goal is just to get to the end. I've got plenty of bombs. If I set this down and stand here, I can whip you. Great. And, ooh, I see that there's a witch doctor way down there. I don't have sticky bombs, so I think this will kill the witch doctor. Yes. Oh no, terrible chill. I must have broken a ghost spot. I did indeed. Alright, so we are going to hightail it to the exit. Crap. Oh dear. It's fine. Oh boy. Here's the exit. We did it. No problem. No problem at all. One of the sisters will have some ropes for me near the start, but I don't really need them. I just need to get this bow to the tide pool. So I just have to get through Olmec 1 and then immediately go into the first exit. And then in the tide pool, I need to get to 4-2 and then succeed. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. Succeed at the star challenge. I forgot that that's actually like the toughest portion of the run now. Because I'm not great at the star challenge. I've gotten better at the star challenge. But I don't have a ton of mobility, which can be very useful. So that'll be the big challenge of it, I think. Alright, well, we'll just kind of have to see how that goes, assuming we can get there. Looks like I can go straight down toward the exit a bit. So let's do so. There's Tusk, who, surprisingly, we don't want to interact with. I just shot an arrow. Oh, the arrow. Oh, the arrow's still alive. It's a very durable arrow. Looks like I could go this way. I'm gonna have to deal with Krabby McCrabface, and I think the whip is the correct way to go. Oh, thank you for the bombs. That's pretty great. Oh, I got poisoned. I didn't realize it. That's very unfortunate. I think the correct thing to do now is to find the damsel right next to the exit. Okay, don't get too crazy. Hi, damsel doggy. How would you like to cure me of poison? You would? That's terrific. We didn't panic, and it all worked out. Look at damsel doggy. He's so helpful. Okay, and I have plenty of bombs, so don't be afraid to use bombs. Ooh, bombs in the star challenge could totally light some things up. Although, would Hun be upset if I started bombing the back of the star challenge? She probably would. So let's maybe not do that and just try to win it correctly. Okay, so I can totally do this, maybe. Okay, All of them in the bottom section there are done. We're still going to have to do the top over there. The crossbow can be helpful if you can like light some torches, because you can do things like this and light a whole bunch of torches like that, but there's still a whole lot to do. There's still this whole section where I missed some of them, and I still missed one of them. Okay, got that. And over here, there's that, and then over here. Oh, I've won! I did it! Oh, hooray. Okay, so I got my duplication gun. I'm going to be able to find out if I can duplicate the Hui bow. I can. And it's just another one of them. I didn't get like something new and exciting and amazing. Can I duplicate the ghost pot? I have to imagine the answer is no, but I've never tried it. So I think I will use my second duplication on that. I'm going to throw the bow down there just in case it lands somewhere good. I'm going to try to duplicate the ghost pot, and if the ghost comes, we'll hurry to the exit. I don't actually know that I aimed at the pot correctly, so even though it's going to spend our final duplication shot, because it seems like you only get 3 shots. I did duplicate it! Interesting. Can I get multiple ghosts? Terrible chill. I can get multiple diamonds anyway. Don't see a second... Oh. I didn't see that coming either. I was going to say I don't see a second big ghost. Okay, that's a terrific way to end that. I successfully accomplished my goal. We can duplicate the Hui bow, and it doesn't seem... It's not like Excalibur where you get broken Excalibur or something. It's just another copy of the bow. So the bow is not quite as special. All right. I did some science today. I'm very pleased with that. I hope, as always, you guys are having a great day. And maybe now I'll be able to sleep because I've gotten some Spelunky ideas out of my head. Bye-bye.